A very good morning to all of you, all the students of 5th standard. So, what is there? We are learning the second lesson of history, that is history and the concept of time. So, while learning the second lesson, we studied the time before the common era or the Christian era, how it count, and also the common era or the Christian era that we studied CE or AD, we can call as a common era or Christian era, or also it is called as a Anno Domini, in the year of Lord. That BCE or BC is considered or called as a before the Christ. So we also studied that how they count the years. CE or AD is counted by 1 to 100, and means in the year of Lord, and BCE or BC is counted by 100 to 1. So 100 year is called as a century, and 1000 year is called as a millenniums. So next point on the page number 7, let us look at some examples of the same timeline methods indicating the time before the common era or the Christian era. We will see the another point of the how it indicate common era or the Christian era. The lifetime of Vardhaman Mahavir is written as 599 BC. The lifetime of the period of Vardhaman Mahavir is declared or considered as a 599 BC to the 527 BC. It is considered or it is declared as a 527 BC. 599 to the 527 BC means it is in a reverse order. That timeline or the durations from 599 started and ended in to the 527 BC means we can say as from descending order of that BC or the before the Christ. The lifetime of Gautam Buddha is also written as 563 BC to the 483 BC. Lifetime of Gautam Buddha is also described or considered. It is written as 563 BC to the 483 BC. Here the one concept timeline chart is there, BC or the BCE and the AD or CE. Next one point, that the measurement of time and method of measuring time. Yesterday I told that you have to write this concept of timeline, this chart. Today once again I would like to tell you the same thing, that is today also you have to write this same chart, means you can understand the differences. So point number 2.2, measurement of time and method of measuring time. To measure time is to measure the length of time. To measure time is what we can call to measure the length of time. When we are measuring the time, at the time we are measuring the length of time also. This. So we know the following units of measuring time. That so some of the units are there, or the methods are there that we are using to measure the time. This. Next one point, that is the second, minute, hours, and the day, week, fortnight, month, year, century, or the millennium. So in this way we can measure the time. This we measure our time, according to the day wise, according to the week wise, month wise, or year wise. Along with that we measure the time in a century or the millennium. Second is considered or called as the smallest unit of time. When we are measuring the time at that time, second is the smallest unit of time it is measures. So mostly when we are measuring the time as a minute or hour, that time we measure the time in a seconds also. There are various methods of measuring time in a different part of the world. So different units are there, different measurement they use to measure the time in the different part of the world. Of these, the common or the Christian era is most widely used. Among all that, common era or the Christian era, this method to measure the time is mostly or it is widely used in a world there. We generally indicate a particular day writing by the date of that day. Generally how we indicate the specific any one day, that by writing the date of that day. When we are writing the most special, initially what we will do that especially we will write the date on which date it is. For example, when I am uploading the videos, then also I always upload with the date there. So the date consists of the serial number of that day followed by the name or the serial number of the current month and then the serial number of the current year. So when we give the date, it indicates that month information, that year's information or the current year's informations we get through the numbers or with the date. There are other methods too are there. Another methods are also there. We have seen the Christian era began in the memory of the Jesus Christ. Christian era or the common era, it started in the memory of Jesus Christ. It is an age-old custom to start a new era to commemorate a special event. So it is age-old custom, that is, it is old tradition, or it is from the ancient time. This custom tradition is coming to be commemorate any special event by starting the era. For example, the coronation of the king. For example, we can say the coronation of the Shivaji Maharaj or the coronation of any one king. We know that Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj had crowned, he had started a new era or the shakas known as a Shahenshah era. So what is that? Shivaji Maharaj, when he crowned himself, when he coronated himself, that time after his coronations, Rajyabhishek Shaka started by the Shivaji Maharaj there. So when he crowned himself, then he started the own Shaka, he started his own era that we can call as a Rajyabhishek Shaka or that Rajyabhishek era. So in the year 1674 AD, he crowned himself or he coronated a crown, and to commemorate his own coronations, to remember his own coronation, he started the Rajyabhishek Shaka. Why he started? To remember his coronation ceremony. To remember that incident, he started the coronation. To what we can say, new era he started that. So remaining part we will take tomorrow. Till that time, revise it.